Alright guys, welcome back to Patreon requests, and the first one we're going to do is from my good friend Chris, aka the Mount Vernon Kid. Chris, thank you once again, brother. And today, one of the requests he asked me was to talk about the idea of what if Bane was in the Marvel Universe? Like, what if Bane, and I'll apply some other stuff from the Bane's side over to Marvel too, but basically talk about, like, what if Bane was in the Marvel Universe? So what would that be like? But as always, if you guys would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link in the description box below. Head on over to my Patreon. Hit the first tier, not the first tier, the third tier, excuse me. Yeah, hit the third tier on my Patreon. That'll allow you access to send me requests for videos to do here on YouTube, as well as check out all the other stuff on the other tiers as well. But having said all that, let's get started with the video. So, what would it be like if you apply, like, we're not going to just take Bane. We're going to bring his little gang, like Zombie, Bird, all of them. We're also going to bring Venom to it. And we're also going to bring the island of Corto Maltese all to the Marvel Universe. So, having all of that, like, we're going to, like, basically we are keeping Bane's origin mostly the same. But what would it be like if Bane was, like, in the Marvel Universe? Now, the big thing is that Bane I think what a lot of people forget about Bane is that he's incredibly intelligent, and he's not, like, he does work as, like, muscle for most times, but yeah, Bane is incredibly smart. I mean, he set up Nightfall just to wear out Batman, because even he knew, even with Venom, he wouldn't be able to stand up to Batman. That's why he, like, wore him out the whole time. On top of that, he's also, like, he's run several cartels throughout his life and international drug trade. Let's actually talk about that. If Venom existed in the Marvel Universe, I imagine, like, this new like, Venom would be treated like a, like, kind of like a power-up. Like, I imagine Bane would be in Corto Maltese, keeping the supply of Venom, but also knowing when to sell it. So you would have street-level thugs, or even, like, some low-level supervillains using Venom to, like, get an edge against their respective heroes. I have no doubt in my mind that a good amount of, like, these street-level, like, low-tier villains that you see would get, like, a boost of Venom to fight, like, Daredevil and Spider-Man and others. But I do think that, like, we've never really seen characters with superpowers, at least to my knowledge. We've never really seen characters of the DC universe with powers boost up on Venom. We've never really seen that, so I wonder if, like, there would be, like, a adverse effect. Like, I am curious, like, if there would be, like, this some kind of weird adverse effect to characters. I do think that would be, like, I do wonder, like, if Electro took Venom. Like, if he took, like, a bit of amount of Venom to fight Spider-Man, would, like, his electric powers go out, like, go whack? Or what if fucking Rhino took Venom? Would he would that cause a mutation? What if a gamma-powered being took Venom? Like, what if, like, to fight Hulk, Abomination wanted to give himself a little edge, and Blonsky just injected himself full of Venom, and that had an adverse effect on his mutation, his gamma mutation? And we lead to other questions. Speaking of mutants, like, how does the mutant biology handle Venom? Like, what if Sabretooth took Venom? It already makes you big and angry. Imagine that motherfucker taking a shit ton of that green juice. So, yeah. There's a lot of questions there, but I do think Bane would be on top of it all. Like, he would definitely be keeping, a good amount of the Venom supply, under control and under his control. That would put him in direct conflict with several other characters in the Marvel Universe. Like, that would put him in direct conflict with Kingpin, obviously. That would put him in direct conflict with the Magia, like Tombstone and Silvermane and all of them. But also, like, I imagine, like, the other characters in the Marvel Universe would I have no doubt in my mind that there would be, like, a supply and demand of Venom, and that would put Bane at odds with a lot of the villains, so there'd be a lot of bargaining going on with that. And also, you would have, like, knockoff Venom being created and shit like that. So, yeah. Now, therein lies kind of the big thing, is that Bane would be treated as like I know people would think, oh, if Bane showed up in the Marvel universe, he wouldn't be much of a threat. I'd argue it's more of the effect that he would have on Venom that would be a big threat, like the effects of Venom on that. Now we come to the big question: who among the Marvel superheroes would Bane be at odds with the most? So there are a ton of Marvel characters out there that I do see as like Bane would be part of their rogues gallery. But if I were to be honest, there's really only three answers. Like, there's really only three solid answers to this question, and I'm gonna go through them real quick from the least to the most. So at the third place, I'd say Moon Knight. Mark Spector would Bane totally works as a Mark Spector villain. He is intelligent, he's fast, and him and Moon Knight would totally fight for keeps. Mark and Bane would completely just be absolutely bloody fights. Bane and Moon Knight would absolutely just completely wreck each other's shit, and I could totally see Moon Knight getting his shit rocked by Bane. And also, I could almost see a miniature Nightfall on Bane. On Moon Knight. And also, Moon Knight would be totally willing to kill Bane. Anyway, so there's our third place. At second place, I would say Captain America, which is funny because he did fight Captain America during Marvel vs. DC. Now, the reason why I put Captain America at second place is because Bane has something akin to a super soldier serum. On top of that, he's incredibly intelligent. He's also a capable fighter, and I do see that while the Venom probably wouldn't be on the same par as Steve's super soldier serum, I do see that Cap would see Bane as a threat because he is developing all these drugs and would get into the hands of Hydra and AIM and all of that. Also, Bane, ideologically speaking, would see Steve Rogers as a prize to break. If I break him, I break a country. That would be Bane's whole thing of wanting to go after Captain America. Is that Cap is the embodiment of America and all of its values. If he breaks him in live television, he does the back break on Steve on the White House lawn, you have broken the entire American spirit. So that would be Bane. I think would be Bane's main reason to go after Captain America, is that I break you, I break the country. I break your flag. So yeah. So Captain America is my number 2 for most likely to be a Bane villain. But there is one more, and I think this guy works the most as Bane to be this guy's adversary in the Marvel Universe, Daredevil. And I'm sure a lot of you are yeah, it's going to be Daredevil. So yeah, Daredevil works on so many levels. Bane works as a Daredevil villain on so many levels, because Bane's venom would run wild through Hell's Kitchen. Not only that, Bane and Fisk would be at war or tenuous allies at best, if only to stop Daredevil, break Daredevil. And that's the other thing, is that it's on a smaller scale. If I break you, I break all of Hell's Kitchen. And also, Daredevil going, I'm going to break the devil would kind of go hard. if I'm not lying, Bane going, I'm going to break the devil is kind of goes hard when you think about it. Also, again, Steve will kill you. If push comes to shove, he will kill you. Moon Knight's definitely going to kill you. Matt will not kill. No matter, he has killed, but Matt will do everything in his power not to kill, and that's good. And that's going to allow Bane to come back and try to push Daredevil. On top of that, Nightfall would totally work. You could easily apply the idea of Nightfall to Daredevil perfectly. Just have him get worn down by all of his villain. On top of that, you have Bird and Trog and Zombie. They would come in for an attack on Matt. And also, I could totally see, I said, Matt, Nightfall happening to Daredevil, because Bane would just unleash all of Matt's D-list and C-list villains and work his way higher and higher. Maybe be the penultimate enemy would be Bullseye, just a worn down Matt Murdock. And then when he lead Bane to Jack Murdock's old gym, and there's Bane waiting for him. Like, yeah, let's go. So yeah, Bane himself would be a good street level villain threat, but I think it's more important to add that Bane would be Venom would be a bigger threat than Bane. That's the other thing. So yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right, that's just kind of my thoughts on it. But you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think it would be like if Bane was in the Marvel Universe? Just comment below, let me know. Chris, thank you once again for this Patreon request, as well as continued patronage. And like I said earlier, if you guys would like to have a Patreon request done, just hit the link in the description box below. Head on over to my Patreon, hit the 3rd tier. That'll allow you access to do so. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.